baby, hold on. It's such a long drop from this cliff, I hope you hold strong. I had my time and this is it, I took it so long. Please don't let me go.
Yo, what's up, baby? We back with another rumbling conversation. And yo, man, I think that I just watched the Fight Hype interview, right? With Errol Spence answering the challenge from Jaron Ennis, right? And it's a good interview, you know.
People out there, you know, even if you're on a layoff, always want to fight the best guys. We got a guy in Jaron Ennis right now who's killing everybody. You know, Floyd is praising him, Roy Jones, everybody really. Like, would a part of you, and not looking past Terrance, but would a part of you be like, yo, this kid is good, I gotta fight this kid?
Yeah, nah, he's nice as hell, but you know, I'm at the point in my career, the money right, I'll fight anybody, so I ain't tripping.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, thank you, Hans. Our next question is going to come from Abraham Gonzalez. Abraham, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Errol said his words. He said, "Yo, I'll fight Boots." He said, "If the money right, I'll fight anybody." I believe that. I believe that that's how Errol thinks. If the money is right, I think he'll fight anybody. But do I think that that fight will happen? Absolutely not, y'all. Absolutely not, y'all. Absolutely not. I gotta be honest with y'all. You know, it's just like when Keith Thurman called out Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather said, "I'm not fighting them young guns." It's just like that. I think Boots is 26 years old. Errol Spence is 34 years old. I think that if they would fight, it would have to be for some big money. Like, it would have to be like one of those legendary big fights. And I think that it'd probably be at 54. It wouldn't be at 127. And I don't see Errol taking the fight if it's not for some huge money. Because at that point in his career, within 2 years, if they fight, or a year, he will be on his way out, especially if he wins this big fight against whatchamacallit. And if the stars align and he gets to fight, he wins this fight, and say if he fights Jamel, and you know, I mean, he goes on and wins Jamel fight, you know, and these is a whole bunch of ifs, what if, this and that. The money will have to be behind Boots in order for him to get that fight. I think he'll get that fight. I think it will be a passing of the torch fight, but it would have to be a lot of money put up by the network. And I think that Boots is I don't know if he's with Al Heyman or with Showtime, but it would be a lot of money put up against the networks. And I don't see it happening. I will be, listen, if it happened, I would be ecstatic as a fan of the sport, because I think that now we getting everything that we wanted. We getting, you know, Boots against Errol Spence. We got Errol Spence beating Crawford, and this is if this happens, because if, quite naturally, if Errol Spence loses against Crawford, then we might get Boots and Errol Spence sooner. You know, I don't know, it won't be a big fight. Like, you know what I mean? It will be a big fight, but it won't be a huger fight if both of these fighters was undefeated. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm happy that he answered the challenge. He started to, he'll fight him for the money. We know Errol don't bullshit. You know, I really didn't take Terrance Crawford offer seriously when he called Boots pop. I think that he was trying to get around, you know what I mean? He was trying to anger a lot of people at Showtime by calling, you know what I mean, Boots and them, and because he already knew the situation that they were signed for the contract, and he knew that wasn't going to happen. But it was just the being able to go back into Showtime and say, well, he tried to fight me, and oh man, well, he trying to fight everybody. He's a dog, you know. He didn't really fight. I think that was a little bit him campaigning for the actual Errol Spence fight, because remember at that time he didn't have it. So I think that was him campaigning for that Errol Spence fight. Do I think, you know what I mean, that he will really get in the ring with Boots? No. I don't think that and it's not like Errol. I don't think that if he win If he beats Errol Spence, he still won't get in the ring with Boots. I think if he loses against Errol Spence, he still won't get in the ring with Boots. And to be fair to Terrance Crawford, I think that Boots is just too big for Terrance Crawford. I think he's too much of a big puncher. I don't think that none of that shit will work against Boots. Them little pop shots, I don't think that it'll work. Now, when I say stuff like this, I'm not disrespecting Terrance Crawford. I think that Terrance Crawford is a hell of a fighter. But for Terrance Crawford to have the style that he has to fight people that he can actually control. You know what I mean? He cannot fight somebody where as though they're going to control the ring, they're going to control the footwork, they're going to control the pressure, they're going to control it. It will be a very hard fight for him. It won't turn out the way that he thinks it will turn out for him because of, you know what I mean? I think he knows this though. I think that Boots is just too big for him. You know what I mean? He won't have enough pop in his punches to keep somebody that big off of him. You know, Villa hit hard. Look at what he did to Speedy Rashidi Ellis. Speedy Rashidi Ellis didn't have enough pop in his punch to get Villa away from him. And look at how Boots went out there and just demolished him. It showed him he had a chin. It showed him that even though I believe half of them punches, he's not taking them all away. He's not getting hit with full power. You know what I mean? But it just showed certain different caliber of fighting from him. I think he made a lot of vets scared that night. But yeah, that's my take on the situation, man. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. We out, man. Batman Rumbling Conversation, baby.
Hold on, baby, hold on. It's such a long drop from this cliff, I hope you hold strong. I had my time and this is it, I took it so long. Please don't let me